Sirta Power and Water Station was commissioned in 3 phases between the years 1975 and 1985 to reach its full capacity of 125 megawatts of power and 25 to 30 MIG per day of desalinated water. The station operated as a base load station with a high availability throughout its service years, which was achieved by both an effective maintenance policy and plant modifications and improvements. The station has 2 gas-reducing stations. Each is supplied by gas from the national gas network at a pressure of approximately 60 bar. Both stations then reduce the pressure to serve the nation's need at each phase of the station. Phase 1 of the station was commissioned between 1975 and 1977. It consists of the following: 4 Franco-Tossi steam turbines. Each are capable of generating 25 to 30 megawatts of power. 2 units were commissioned in 1975, while the other 2 were commissioned in 1977. TA1 was commissioned on the 1st of July 1975. The last major overhaul was in 2014, while it remained in service until the end of February 2021. TA2 was commissioned on the 6th of November 1975. The last major overhaul was in 2015, while it remained in service until the end of February 2021. TA3 was commissioned on the 2nd of July 1977. The last major overhaul was in 2017, while it remained in service until the end of February 2021. TA4 was commissioned on the 1st of October 1977. The last major overhaul was in 2017, while it remained in service until the end of February 2021. Four Wagner-Biro boilers. Each one is capable of producing 56.6 kilograms per second of superheated steam, 42 bar, 465 degrees Celsius. Boiler number 1 was commissioned on the 1st of July 1975 and remained in service until the end of February 2021. Boiler number 2 was commissioned on the 15th of November 1975 and remained in service until the end of February 2021. Boiler number 3 was commissioned on the 20th of April 1977 and remained in service until the end of February 2021. Boiler number 4 was commissioned on the 26th of May 1977 and remained in service until the end of February 2021. Boiler number 4 had its economizer number 1 replaced in 2016 as part of the plant enhancement and proper maintenance activities. Two Società Italiana MSF distillers, named Distillers 1A and 1B. Each one consists of 15 stages and is capable of producing 2.5 MIG per day of desalinated water. Both were commissioned on the 12th of October 1976. Distiller 1A remained in service until August 2020, while Distiller 1B remained in service until October 2020. Then both were kept on standby until the end of February 2021. This phase of the station is supplied by gas from its gas-reducing station named GRS-I. And it had its own intake named CW Intake Number 1. In 2002, this phase of the station was subjected to a rehabilitation project in order to extend its operational life up to 20 years. in addition to improvement of various operational aspects. Phase 2 of the station was commissioned in 1984. It is a cogeneration cycle that generates 25 megawatts of power and produces 5 MIG per day of desalinated water. It consists of the following: one ABB Frame 9 gas turbine, capable of generating 25 to 38.7 megawatts of power. It was commissioned on the 28th of May 1984 and remained in service until September 2020, then was kept on standby until the end of February 2021, while the last major overhaul was in 2018, which included the replacement of the chimney and exhaust duct, besides reblading of stage 4 of the turbine and refurbishment of the hot gas casing. One Machi heat recovery boiler, capable of producing 22.2 kilograms per second of superheated steam, 14 bar, 215 degrees Celsius. Was commissioned on the 10th of November 1984 and remained in service until September 2020. Then it was kept on standby until the end of February 2021. One Machi auxiliary boiler, capable of producing 44.4 kilograms per second of superheated steam, 14 bar, 215 degrees Celsius. It was commissioned on the 2nd of July 1984 and remained in service until November 2020, then was kept on standby until the end of February 2021. One Italian Pianti MSF distiller, named Distiller No. 5. It consists of 16 stages and is capable of producing 5 MIG per day of desalinated water. It was commissioned on the 27th of July 1984 and remained in service until November 2020, and was kept on standby until the end of February 2021. This phase of the station is supplied by gas from its gas reducing station, named GRS-2. And it has its own intake named CW Intake No. 2. In addition to its individual Demin plant and hypochlorination plant. In 2017, both 11 3.3 kilovolt main transformers supplying this phase of the station were replaced. One with a rewinded unit, while the other with a completely new unit, in order to ensure the safe and secure power supply to various plants of this phase. Phase 3 of the station is an extension of Phase 1. It was fully commissioned in 1985, consisting of 3 identical Italian Pianti MSF distillers. Each is capable of producing 5 to 6.8 MIG per day of desalinated water, as follows. Distiller number 2 was commissioned on the 4th of September 1984 and remained in service until the end of February 2021. Distiller number 3 was commissioned on the 9th of January 1985 and remained in service until the end of February 2021. Distiller number 4 was commissioned on the 1st of June 1985 and remained in service until the end of February 2021. The 3 distillers are supplied by steam from Phase 1, and they share the same CW intake with Phase 1, in addition to the demin plant and hypochlorination plant. During the years 2015 to 2017, many stages of the distillers were subjected to a retubing project. Some stages were completely retubed, like stages 6 and 7 of Distiller 2 and stage 6 of Distiller 3, while others had major retubing, more than 70% of the tubes, in order to preserve good performance of the desalination process.